Hello everyone, I'm Colin of Phantom TV Sports, and you may be wondering, where am I right now? Well, I'm here at the school's weight room with the football team as they prepare for next year's campaign. So, let's go in and get an inside scoop of football off-season workouts. Now I'm joined by head coach Bill Furlong. And coach, what is the importance of off-season training?
Well, I think there's a lot of things that it's important for, but I think the most important thing is preventing injuries. You know, we've seen a lot of kids in football and actually all the sports, you know, that go through a tough athletic season and get hurt. So what we're trying to do is get the body in a position where it's prepared to take the wear and tear of the season. Secondly, I think what happens is that you can improve your performance. If you're able to lift a little bit more, run a little bit faster, I think you can be a little bit better in all the sports, whether it's your conditioning, all the different things that are important in athletics. And then thirdly, I think it's a time where the team gets together. You know, you get to see a different side of your teammate. You're pushing, you're spotting, you're helping. It's even light sometimes. Guys joke around and, bust chops and so on. But I think all three of those things are key. But the most important thing I would say is prevention of injury. That's my experience.
Okay, what is it exactly that the team does here?
Well, what we do, and it's undergone some evolution, but we try to work on, this year we're trying to go 2 days where we work on the strength of the muscles. We work on the lifting, trying to get our muscles stronger, the force that we can generate, explosion and things. And then 2 other days we work on agility, speed, quickness, and some conditioning at this point in the winter. So throughout the off season, if we started in the winter, we do the lifting on 2 days a week, and then we do the other days working on agility, the ability to change direction quickly. We work on jumping, plyometrics, and things to try to get us to be more quick and explosive. As we progress, now we're getting into the spring, and we have more availability outside. We'll start to infuse some more conditioning type of things, actually running, fast. And then through the summer, we really kind of up the conditioning as the season comes in. We keep the strength work, we keep the agility and speed work, but as the season approaches, we do more and more conditioning just to get your body ready to get into the season.
Okay. What is BFS?
BFS, it's actually a company. It stands for Bigger, Faster, Stronger, and it's an organization that began, I think, in the 70s, and it sort of looked at the whole thing of athletes and came up with a system that we buy into. There's a lot of programs out there that can be successful. And I'm not saying that BFS is the best one out there, but I think that it has a lot of pluses. It's easy to manage. It's consistent, throughout the course of the year, as opposed to me dreaming up, new exercises all the time and so on. One of the goals of the BFS, and I've only been here 8 years now, there's been 2 times where the school district has brought in people from BFS to give us a clinic. And one of the things is unity. For instance, you wrestle. So to me, everything we do for football should help you wrestle. You should be strong. You should be able to change direction quickly. You should be able to be explosive, and you should have good endurance. And it would be the same if a guy played baseball or basketball. So, BFS's big thing is it's not football specific. It's the muscles that you use in sports, your hips, exploding, changing direction, cleans and squats, things like that. That's the focus of it. So that's in a nutshell what Bigger, Faster, Stronger is. And, because it's a company, we have resources that we can use, from them. We have the books that we're using right now that they put out there. I don't have to spend any time creating a workout book. They make one. We have a computer system that the district has bought us. That's the same thing. There's other parts of the time of the year where we can input your information and it will generate what you should do next week immediately, and we can update it. And so it's just an organization that provides resources for us and focuses on the things that we want to focus on, the speed, the agility, the quickness, and the things I mentioned to you.
Okay, and last, do you find that players with more off-season training become better in the season than ones that don't?
Again, my main thing I would say is what I see is the guys that lift you around don't get hurt in the season. Now, I'm not saying they don't, tweak an ankle or have to miss a Tuesday practice, but they don't miss games, And the guys that take 2-3 months off for some other sports season, oftentimes are the guys that you see sidelined for 5 games or the year. And so I think that more important to say that they're better at their sport, they're able to do what they do because their body is used to it. And then the second thing I would say is these guys are in here working out because I think there's something inside of them that they want to be the best. That's why they're here. They're trying to be better next year. It's nothing that I have to do it. They're here. And I think a guy that demonstrates that he wants to be the best year-round inevitably plays better in whatever sport he chooses. And the guys that want to just show up the first day of practice or a week into the season, even though they didn't do anything, they wind up finding it too hard. And I think it's a different culture for them to push themselves every day. These guys that are in here, they're used to pushing themselves. The season won't be very hard for them.
Okay. Well, thanks, Coach. Well, as you can tell, the guys are very hard at work. Football is a grueling sport, and you have to be as fit as you can to be able to have success. So that does it for this segment on football workouts. For CM.avi Sports, I'm Colin.